Hello everyone, I am Sadman Joshim Sakib. We are going to present our CSE 461 theoretical project. We are going to show how we made the robot in Webots. Here are some clips of the robot detecting objects in front of it using its camera. We can see that the object detection is working. Now, me and my teammate Zahin Raida will describe how we build the project. We created a new project along with the rectangle arena. Now we created a node, robot node. Inside the robot node and inside its children, we first of all created a body shape node. In the body shape node, we gave the appearance as PBR appearance and set the geometry and also set the bounding object and the physics. We then created a hinge joint node and we named it as wheel 1. The device of this hinge joint, we gave it a rotational motor for the rotational motion, and we gave the end point as a solid. Inside the children, we give it a shape that is a cylindrical shape, as the wheels are cylindrical in shape. And we set the bounding object and the physics for this. One thing that is the joint parameters. In the joint parameters, we set the anchor coordinates as same as the translation coordinates. These two coordinates will be same, the anchor and the translation. In the same way, we created all the rest of the three hinge joints, that is rest of the three wheels. Now we created a distance sensor node and named it as DS right and set the translation and rotation accordingly. And inside the children, we gave the PBR appearance and set the geometry and gave it a shape. And then we set the bounding object and set the physics. In this way, we created the DS left, that is the left distance sensor. Now we created a node that is solid. This is for the camera. Now inside the solid, in the children, we gave it a shape, that is we gave it a shape and set the appearance as PBR appearance and set the geometry. Also, we created inside the children, we also created a camera. This camera is fitted in this solid. In this part, we didn't set the bounding object and the physics. Both of these two are null here. Thank you. The rest of the part will be discussed and explained by my teammate Zahin Raida. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for giving me the floor. Other than robot, we also created 5 objects for the robot. For the objects, we added the solid node, and in the children part, we gave them appearance and the geometrical shape. For the appearance, we give them metallic materials and give them some colors. And for the geometrical shape, we give them the shape like sphere, cylindrical capsule, or box. For the recognition part, we also give them the recognition color as 100 for the robot to detect. As someone said, we add the camera in the robot's children part as solid, and for the camera we can see that we give them the recognition colors as 100 for the robot to detect the object. For the clear view, in the viewing window we give the field of view as 1, width as 640 and height as 640. In the recognition part, we give the frame thickness as 3 and frame color 100. To move the robot and for the camera to work, we added the controller code in the controller part as CSE 461 project. In the 461 project code, we can see that we set the time step as 64. We give the time step as 64 because our robot will update its data of camera or the distance sensor or the motor after 64 milliseconds. In the camera part, we can see that we use recognition enable with time step, and we also enable the camera. In distance sensor code, we added DS right and DS left. We also named the distance sensor as DS right and DS left. For other than that, we also added the wheel 1, 2, 3, 4 in the code. We give them in the robot's hinge joints rotational motors. We give the robots rotational motors name as wheel 1 for the code to wheel to move. Also, we add set position as infinity for our robot, as we don't want our robot to stop in a position. And also we set velocity as 0, as our starting velocity is 0. We coded our code in C++, as C++ is a built-in language of Webot. We can also use Java and Python in the Webot, but we have to install the compiler for that. We can see that our robot is recognizing the object with a red frame, as we set the object recognition color as 100, that is red, and we can also see that the frame thickness as 3. So we can see that our robot is detecting the object or recognizing the object. Thank you everyone, and thank you for listening us till now.